I'd like to invite you this morning in this new year to come to the screens, all those children or young adults or those who are young at heart, as we share together in a young people's message. So if you've noticed, our sanctuary is pretty bare. We used to have beautiful Christmas decorations up. We had angels, we had a tree, we had a beautifully decorated altar with poinsettias. All that Christmas stuff is gone. And I was so sad when I walked in and saw all of it gone, because I really would like kind of the sense of Christmas, maybe, the joy of Christmas to invade us a little bit longer as we're living in these times and as we're not at school and we're doing most everything on screens and we're not out and about very much. So I was thinking about, what do, right? We tend to pack up our Christmas decorations. And so I'm going to take off my very favorite Christmas hat, which says, "I've been good." I'll put it in a box to pack it away till next year. These are actually some antlers that I had Jackson wear on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and I'll put those away in a box for next year. Here's one of my last Christmas bulbs from my tree I put away. I have some extra Christmas napkins, and I don't really have a need for those until next year again. And this, of course, is my very favorite substance in the world. Next week, we're going to be talking about addictions a bit. I probably have somewhat of an addiction to coffee, but this is my holiday blend, dark roast, and I think I'll put that away and possibly put that in the freezer until next year. And then, of course, celebrating our menorah, or the holiday for individuals that are Jewish. We have this on our altar. I'll also put this away till next year because it coincides very much with the Christmas season for our Jewish brothers and sisters. And then I was thinking, actually, as we're filming this, right, we haven't hit January 1st yet, but for January 1st, all of you probably have something you celebrate with, either a hat or a special food, or you share with each other, or you have sparklers. I know there's a lot of fireworks on New Year's Eve, and I have a few sparklers. And since this is post or after New Year's Eve, I'm going to pack those away for next year. And the extra smoke bombs for next year, and the extra short stack for next year, although my poppets, I think I'm going to leave out. These were always my favorite because you can take these out and you can kind of throw them on a sidewalk or a hard surface and they pop. But now that we've packed everything away, I want you to think about what's really important is not so much all of those Christmas items, our Christmas decorations, our fireworks to bring in 2021, but what is really important is what's in our hearts and our minds and our spirits. And for Christmas Eve, I shared a poem from Howard Thurman, who was an activist, a civil rights leader. He was an author, a writer, he was also a preacher. And he said, "The work of Christmas begins after Christmas." And that's to do the right things, to share love and hope and peace and kindness and goodness, which is what we're also talking about with our Wiser program over the next few weeks. But I think it's also important to think about the new year, that how do we start out 2021? We may have packed away our New Year's items, we may have packed away our party hats, and maybe it seemed that New Year's Eve was just a little calmer this year. But it's so important for us to live into this new year with a Christmas attitude, that every birth makes a difference, that every human being makes a difference, that we celebrate all the difference there is in humanity, the different skin tones, the different ways we act, our different personalities, the different things we say, the different languages, and that we celebrate that Christmas spirit of love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, and goodness. And we never pack those things away, that we continue to share the gift of Christmas and the gift of the new year all year long together. So may it be so among us. We thank you for your time with us, and we just want to remind you, children and young people and young at heart, that we really appreciate and value you, especially as we move into 2021 and how we can really make a difference in our world as we live out Christmas. Thank you.